Hello Virgos and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for January 28th through the 3rd of February 2019. Alrighty guys, I'm going to be using my Hobbit Tarot to pick out your general energy for the week, as well as what is coming in for you this week and what will be happening. Alrighty, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it does not resonate with you, that is okay. It's not meant to resonate with everybody. Check out the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for your weeklies. Also check out your February 2019 monthly tarot readings. Most of those should be up by now. Alrighty guys. Let's see what's coming in for my Virgos this week. Sorry, I realized my sound was off there for my water. But let's see what's coming in this week for you. The general energy for my Virgos will be. We're getting the World. Wow. A lot of prosperity, entering a new prosperous phase here. Completion of a cycle, completion of something. We're really coming into a sense of completeness. I like the World, especially in this deck, because it just feels like you're on the top of the world. You have all your riches, everything that you really want right here. It's a really wonderful card to get, you know. This is achievements, whatever. We're feeling very, we're feeling like, you know, we're being recognized for our talents, it feels like this week, and we're achieving something. We might have found the best possible job, or again, we might have had a job situation or a love situation unfold, and it's just, you know, the best possible thing that we could imagine at this time. It just feels like when the World comes about, there's no going back, there's only moving forward. Apply what we have learned and really just follow the way forward into life, because it's opening up for you at this time. Alright, beautiful, I love it. Let's see what's coming in this week for you. What's coming in for my Virgos this week. January 28th through the 3rd of February. We get 10 of Wands reversed. Love it. What else is coming in for my Virgos this week? Will be happening or coming in for them January 28th through February 3rd. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely a cycle ending. A prosperous new cycle. It feels like fortune is coming in. And we're getting a lot of the wands, the stress, the burdens we were carrying seem to be lifting at this time, or anything even internally. Because Virgos, you guys have a tendency to really hold on to a lot of the stress, almost in a physical way. It stresses you out. You have to stay up. It almost physically really takes a toll on you. And it feels like we're being released here. King of Cups. Definitely a change in a chapter this week. Coming in for my Virgos. What else is coming in for my Virgos? Anything else want to come out here? Oh, yep. Ace of Cups. Like it. This actually came out in Leo's reading. If you guys have any placements or are on the cusp of Leo or dealing with a Leo, there's definitely a lot of repeating cards this week. And Leo had the Ace of Cups as well. Alright, let's clarify the 10 of Wands reversed to the Wheel of Fortune. Let's bring up this change of energy, or this shift here. What is happening that's bringing up this energy, bringing up the shift of the 10 of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune for my Virgos? And I knew this guy was going to come out here. I just knew it. It's been happening a lot recently, and I feel like it has a lot to do, again, with that, all this Eclipsean energy. I don't know. I've just been able to know what cards are coming out before they're coming out. I just knew he was going to be right there. We're getting some type of message. Virgos and their general lives. Let us bring up the Wheel of Fortune to the King of Cups this week. Get the 8 of Wands. Wow, a lot of movement forward, a lot of energy, opportunities. It just feels like all of a sudden we're flying forward into happiness. We're getting some type of breakthrough. It feels like an offer, an opportunity that's giving us you know, everything that we want, but it's coming in so fast. A lot of you guys seem to be almost freaking out. So again, be strong and know that, you know, this is not something to be afraid of. That we can take control of this. We can take power over this with strength there. It really shows that there's not much to worry about. I don't think so. Or I don't see it as anything that we need to be worried about, because we have the internal strength here. We have to call upon it, yes. But that won't be hard for you guys to do, it feels like this week. We're able to overcome the difficulty by looking within and finding that reserve of strength within us here to really continue forward. You know, we're letting our head rule our heart, which for you guys, again, not that hard. We're accessing, again, an inner strength here in this movement forward. It feels emotional. We're accessing an inner emotional strength, and we're accepting what is coming in here. We're having the strength to get through all this and just really, I don't know, this just feels like we're having like this amazing come up here and a lot of opportunities, a lot of fortune coming in at once, communication. For those of us that this resonates as a love reading, it does feel like we're going to be faced with a love situation that unfolds very quickly, and a lot of passion, a lot of attraction here, and it's going to feel, you're going to feel really emotionally rocked by this in an amazing way, like falling in love type of feelings very quickly. Or again, some type of big emotional proposal if this is a love situation. But again, I'll do the love reading in the second half. But for those of you that this is resonating as a love situation, wow, you guys are really having a leaf turnover. I know, is that even the right term? Something is really switching up here. Fortune is really coming in. Something is being totally turned on its head from where it was. Again, it's the Ten of Wands reversed to the Wheel of Fortune. We're finally taking our control back. We're releasing ourselves from some type of cycle. When I see the World and the Wheel, or either of them, it's never without a 10. It really isn't. Because the Ten of Wands, or any sort of 10, is the closing out of a cycle. Closing out of something very difficult. Especially because, again, the Ten of Wands is exhausted, drained. You know, he's got an arrow in his neck here. He's ready to give up and give in. You know, it just feels like we might have not felt the self-worth before. Almost for you guys, we might have not believed in ourselves. And it feels like this week we're accessing this reserve of strength because of something that's coming in. And it could just be a shift internally. It might not be that somebody comes in with an offer or a message. But with the World and the Wheel of Fortune, I do feel that maybe there are external things coming in. There's a lot of energy. However, I do think that this is an internal shift as well. We're internally shifting towards a more prosperous attitude and really being proud of ourselves. Really, you know, feeling the self-worth. And Taurus kind of got this too, of this need to really reevaluate our own self-worth and how we love ourselves, how we view, you know, what we've made. We need to take a step back from it, look at it from a different perspective, and be proud of, you know, what we have accomplished here. I think a lot of times Earth signs have a hard time, you know, stepping away from something and really appreciating how much they've grown, and really appreciating what they have built, what they have created, and being proud of themselves. They're always feeling like in this lack of, oh no, I'm never going to be good enough, I'm never going to do this. So you just keep on working, working, working. But now Fortune is catching up with you here. It feels like we're having this this realization, or, you know, somebody's coming in to congratulate us, to give us some type of news, some help. Not even help, but it just feels like an offer, or, you know, somebody's saying something or giving us an award or recognition here. And it's giving us a lot more energy in our work, a lot more creativity, again, a lot more opportunities in general. It feels like you're getting a lot of new opportunities here, and it's giving us strength. We're having strength in ourselves here, strength in our own self-reliance and our own self-worth, and loving ourselves and really being proud of what we have created. There's an emotional, you know, we're coming into this period where, again, we are changing internally, emotionally, about how we view work, how we view our career, how we view what we have created in a huge way. And again, I think that it's because of an opportunity or some type of really wonderful blessing this week. Or, you know, somebody saying something or doing something for us that really is just highlighting our recognizing what we have created and who we are. And we're like, wow, you're right. Oh my God. I didn't even realize I was beating myself up all the time when I should have been proud of this. Like, what was I doing? Like, I'm always so hard on myself. I should be proud of myself. All right. Let's check out love and relationships. I'm going to use my Hieronymus Bosch deck for you guys. Love and relationships for my Virgos for January 28th through February 3rd. January 28th through February 3rd for my Virgos. And what's coming in for you guys. There's our general energy for love and relationships this week. What will be coming in for love this week. Love, relationships, love and relationships. My Virgos, we get the Magician. We also get the Chariot. Big energy here. The Lovers. Whoa, okay. There seems to be a choice this week. Seven of Pentacles. Continue on here. What else is coming out this week for love and relationships? Seven of Pentacles has come up in a lot of readings this week. So is Six of Swords. So again, go check out your readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There's a lot of repeating cards this week. It's really interesting. All right, let's see. We get 4. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician here for my Virgos. Ace of Cups. Chariot. Clarify the Chariot and the Lover. Chariot and the Lover for my Virgos this week. Again, this is my Hieronymus Bosch deck. Chariot and the Lovers. There's definitely a choice here. You guys are experiencing a choice in love. A choice down 2 different rows here. Maybe a choice in lovers. Somebody might be coming in. 2 people might be here. Alright, the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the messages there for my Virgos for their love lives this week. What is happening? What is happening in their love lives this week? The Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles, the World. Yeah, it does feel like some of us might be choosing somebody new. We might be embarking on a new journey here. Wow, Seven of Pentacles and Six of Swords. Clarify what that means for Virgos in their love lives. We get the Two of Pentacles. There's a lot of things that, to me, are about choices here. There's a lot of numbers, a lot of 2s. A lot of mirroring, the Chariot and the Lovers both talk about going different ways. There's a choice, a path separates into 2 there. So to me, there's definitely a choice this week. And it's all about where we direct this. We have grown emotionally, or we feel we have, and it's about where we direct these emotions now. We have this love, but it feels like we have love maybe for 2 people, some of us. We might have feelings for 2 people. And again, this reading will not resonate with every single one of you. That's okay. But a Virgo out here needed to hear that. That there's a choice here, that we have to end one thing in order to step into another this week. And it can seem quite daunting. The Magician, in this deck here, is the search for truth must pass both through reason and through emotion, inquisitiveness. So again, it's inquiring about our feelings here. What are our true feelings? We're evaluating them before we take a step forward, because the Chariot is choosing which way to act, which way to move. Yes, it is, in this deck, the violence is the will of the flesh clothed in metal. Confronted with violence, there is no defense. Violence. So again, confronted with these feelings, it feels like there is no defense, so we must decide what to do with them. Because the Ace of Chalices in this deck here is also really interesting. I wanted to use this deck for a reason, and now I know why. You guys are having some interesting, conflicting feelings this week. We're having a choice, a serious choice in love here. Frailty, the fear of perceiving, of feeling, of loving, should not give us cause to defend ourselves. Sorry, I was pointing to the wrong one. But we're afraid of something here, and we're not sure what to do with these feelings. We're being defensive, or we're not, taking that step forward about this choice. But there is a choice here. But with the Two of Wands and the Chariot, it feels like at the beginning of the week, we're really hesitant. We're unsure of what to do. We're trying to look at both options here. Because the Two of Wands here is the mischievous person, not to be afraid of those with power, and of the precarious situation makes one whole. You have to not, if you want to really make the choice here and really see it for what it is, we're going to have to not be afraid of the choice that we are being presented with here. We're going to have to make the right choice for us and for our future, and we're going to have to see it that way for what it is. This is a painful truth that we might have to come to. We might have to leave somebody behind. However, yeah, it definitely feels like we're closing out some type of chapter. Whether you're staying with, again, for those of us who are in relationships, it feels like there's somebody else coming in that is making us question this. Or again, there's a choice about the relationship. And for me, it feels like there's 2 people or 2 ways. Are you in it or are you out? Are we doing this or are we leaving? It feels like there is a real black and white energy here, real yes or no. Which way are we going? We have to end it or go forward here. And somebody here might have to lose. There has to be a cycle that has to close here. We have to make a decision. The Lover. The Lover in this deck. The Lovers is again about that choice, that love. It could be a Gemini for those of you who are dealing with Geminis, or a Cancer. Could be that kind of energy as well. Again, I'm trying not to attach. I'm not getting that type of specific energy as much, but it might apply for some of you. But the Lovers here is you are not sufficient when you are alone. Opposites must meet so as to generate something new, purity. So again, some of us here might be meeting somebody who is totally opposite us. We're wondering, how do I deal with these feelings? How do I move forward on this? I don't understand what's going on here. We're feeling a lot of, like, you know, discomfort, frustration, weirdness, general discomfort here with this, of how to move forward in this situation, how to really figure out where this cycle is taking us. Because the world is, we must be able to accept everything about ourselves, both in shadow and as in light, completedness. So we have to look within and really see and really evaluate what we want within a relationship, what we need within a relationship, and does this serve us, or does this new energy or new person suit us? And I'm not talking about all of you guys who are in relationships, like you're leaving somebody, you found somebody new, like, oh, like, I'm not talking just like that. Like, you could be, again, single and choosing between two different people, or again, being alone and being with somebody. Or thinking about a past person in that type of relationship and opening yourself up to a new one. And we're going to need to really evaluate what we need, what we have learned here, and how we have emotionally grown, and what to do with these emotions. And it feels like we're trying to really dig and sift through those this week. The Seven of Pentacles has been coming up a lot. Things are reaching a culmination. It does not mean that they're coming out right now, but we're reaching important revelations that something needs to be ended here, that something has to be put to bed, so that we can really, we need to accept everything about ourselves. We need to understand these feelings, understand where they're going, and where they will be most happy. What do you see when you see yourself in your happiest relationship, and with the person that you really want to be with? What kind of relationship do you want? You know, this is the type of energy that's coming up this week, the questions that we're going to be asking ourselves, and the conclusions that we're, you know, that are going to help us, these are the things that are going to help us come to the conclusion here of which choice to make. And the Seven of Pentacles is artifice. One cannot devour gold, but all gold must be given a meaning, so that one can draw nourishment from it. We have to assign meaning to this. We have to take this, what we have learned here esoterically, what we're feeling, we have to bring it into the real world. Think practically about it. Think materially about it. How will this make us happy? Will we be comfortable this way, or are we unhappy right now, and will this make us happy? Will this be fulfilling for us? Is this the right choice for our future? And the Two of Pentacles, to me, is deciding whether we're leaving or not. The Six of Swords says something is being left in the past, for sure, by the end of this week. And it really depends on what choice we make. We're going to be sitting on it, we're going to be thinking about it, and, you know, ruminating in this energy here of how to really get beyond this and understand, you know, our feelings and how we feel and what we need in terms of our love lives, in terms of our relationships. The Two of Pentacles is repose. That which one has obtained must now be enjoyed. So again, once we figure out what we're leaving behind, we can enjoy this new thing, but something must be left behind. One of these pentacles must be dropped. One of these situations must be dealt with. You know, there's a definite choice here, and I think a lot of you guys know that. We're coming to a crossroads. All this right here feels like a crossroads, and we're still kind of sitting on it with that Two of Pentacles, still juggling, balancing, trying to understand, you know, wow, I have this, but I also have this, and what do I want? The Six of Swords says that whatever you choose here, you know, you're going to have to move on real soon. The Hunted One. Whenever one is submitted to a lashing whip in pain, one runs as far as possible. It feels like, again, we're running away from this choice. Don't run away from the choice, Virgo. There's a choice here. It needs to be made. Because it might be painful, we might want to run from it, ignore it. But regardless, it's culminating. And the world is here. There's all these pushing energies that say that this is coming in whether we like it or not. So run from it if you want, but it's going to come and find you if we don't deal with it. Alright? We can't run from things just because they are painful. Okay, let's get some advice for you guys from Spirit. Advice from Spirit. My Stacey DeMarco Oracle deck here. Advice from Spirit for my Virgos. Advice from Spirit for January 28th. Through February 3rd, 2019 for my Virgos. If you guys want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Check out your 2019 readings, especially that first message in the beginning of the video. There's a ton of information about astrologically, empathically, and with tarot, the messages that I got about what you guys will be going through this year. And there's a lot of really big shifts, big energy, and things that I think that you guys will benefit from knowing. So check that out as well. Virgo's advice. Oh, the Witch. Awesome. Don't get her too often. If I could find her. She's like the second to last one. Sorry. The earthly weaver of the worlds. Earth, air, fire, water. The woman lovely, a woman strange. Weaver of the worlds, moon's daughter. Witch, the catalyst of change. Holding the witch card means that you can weave your own change throughout your life and that magic is indeed afoot. You must understand that you have power and it is real. It may also indicate that others may be threatened by your developing personal power and that they may not appreciate or like the changes in you as you grow. Be prepared for this and do not be discouraged. New friends and better opportunities will be attracted instead. Wow, Virgo, this is perfect for you guys this week. I don't even feel like I really need to clarify that message. That was so straightforward, so perfect and on point for what we got throughout your reading. You can create what you want here. You're bringing in a lot of abundance. The change that you are bringing in might upset people, might end relationships, but it might introduce you to better ones, better opportunities. Beautiful energy here. So anyways, thank you so much, Virgos. If you guys haven't, please do subscribe and share. It helps the channel, and when I get to 10,000 subscribers, we will do a huge giveaway. Thank you guys so much. I will see you next week, and be sure to check out your weeklies as well as your February 2019 monthly tarot readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys.